Juanita Marie Watson, Meemaw as we called her, was my great-grandmother who lived to be 95 years old. She had 4 kids, 9 grandkids, 23 great-grandkids, and 7 great-great-grandkids. Meemaw was raised on a farm and learned at a very young age how to be resourceful. She cooked, she cleaned, she gardened, just to name a few. From her garden, she grew cucumbers that would later become the topic of this speech, a famous Meemaw pickle. So famous in our family that my dad wants to patent this recipe and mass produce them. The materials needed to make a Meemaw pickle include 2 quarts of water, 1 quart of vinegar, 1 cup of canning salt, cucumbers, a dill plant, and a mason jar and a mason jar lid. Although you can find dill and cucumbers at a grocery store year-round, the peak season for cucumbers is from May to August, and the best time to find fresh dill is from late spring to early summer. When my family makes this recipe, we make them in bulk. Likely, we need more cucumbers and dill than we can find at a grocery store. This is why it is best to can a Meemaw pickle in the summer. To begin, wash the cucumbers well and make sure to scrub the blossom into the cucumber, which is the end of the cucumber with a rough dot. If you don't scrub the blossom into the cucumber, it can cause the cucumber to soften, because we all love a crispy, crunchy pickle. Then you need 1 large or 2 small dill heads per quart of the mason jar. One of Meemaw's secrets was to use the whole dill plant. She grew dill in her garden and cut the stem very close to the dirt. Stuff the dill in the bottom of the jar and pack the cucumbers tightly with it. Next, boil the water, salt, and vinegar for 5 minutes and pour it over the cucumbers when this solution is still hot. You should also boil the disc part of your lid. Boiling the lid and leaving the solution hot helps create a better seal for the lid. Once the lid is sealed, wait at least 3 months to eat. My family typically cans in July and waits till November to eat. To conclude, it is still a huge tradition in my family to get together and make Meemaw pickles. We eat, swim, and from start to finish, make the pickles. And maybe my dad's dream will come true. And one day, you will be able to buy a Meemaw pickle off the shelf of your local grocery store.